A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Luke. Jesus said to his disciples, "To you who hear, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. To the person who strikes you on one cheek, offer the other one as well. And from the person who takes your cloak, do not withhold even your tunic. Give to everyone who asks of you. And from the one who takes what is yours, do not demand it back. Do to others as you would have them do to you. For if you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners do the same. If you lend money to those from whom you expect repayment, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners and get back the same amount. But rather, love your enemies and do good to them, and lend expecting nothing back. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, for He Himself is kind to the ungrateful and the wicked. Be merciful, just as also your Father is merciful. Stop judging and you will not be judged. Stop condemning and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. Give and gifts will be given to you. A good measure, packed together, shaken down and overflowing, will be poured into your lap. For the measure with which you measure will return be measured out to you." The Gospel of the Lord. Love your enemies. Jesus' commands in this part of the Gospel are perhaps the most difficult to fulfill, but they're also the core of what it means to be a Christian. What He asks His followers is the very opposite of what human beings would naturally do in response to what was done to them. Our enemies are our non-friends, those who hate or are against us, and most likely those whom we also hate and despise. And so we can really ask, is it really possible to love our enemies, to bless those who curse us, to do good to those who hurt us? What does it mean in the concrete to love our enemies? Is it to avoid them or to leave them to God, to pretend that they are not really enemies? I guess in the end, it is to follow what Jesus did, that despite what His enemies did to Him, He continued to include them in His saving plan. He prayed for them, He corrected them, He excluded them when necessary. He eluded them when necessary. He forgave them, He still loved them. Indeed, how difficult this commandment is, but many examples also exist of how it can be done, or at least approximated.